Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing good. So last week we saw the sargam that comes in the song Jabdeep Jale, right? And this week again we are going to see the Alaap that comes in that song and also an Alaap that comes in another song which is Nigahen Milane. Okay, so I would just say the Yaman magic is still continuing and it's still hitting us hard, right? So both of these Alaaps were requested in the respective videos comment sections, and once we learn these two Alaaps, towards the end of the video, we'll try something really nice and fun. So please stay tuned till the end and let's set our Shruti box in the scale C and get into the Alaap. So the first request was by Chaya Moreji, and the request was to learn the Alaap that comes after Wo To Hummat in Nigahen Milane Ko. So let's first see how the Alaap sounds and then we'll get into the tutorial, okay? वो तो हम जिसे इश्क कहती है दुनिया, वो तो हम जिसे इश्क. So this is the Alaap. Don't get scared. It's very simple, very easy. Hardly it has like 4 or 5 notes. That's it. And we'll see that, okay? So now, before the Alaap starts, the line ends at a higher note, right? वो तो हम जिसे इश्क कहती है दुनिया, सा. It ends in the upper sa. Now the Alaap starts from there and it kind of continues from the upper sa to the lower notes, right? So like we usually do, we'll split the Alaap into parts and then we'll learn. So the first part of the Alaap, that's it. So this is our first part, and the notes are sa and mi. That's all. Only 2 notes, and that's what creates this magic. Okay. Now, if you break down the notes, it is just ni sa ni, ni sa ni ni. So what are we doing? We ended at the note sa, right? कहती है दुनिया, sa. So we come one step down, ni, and we go back to the note and then we keep doing that again and again. Ni sa ni, ni sa ni ni. Let's try that once again. Ni sa ni, ni sa ni ni. So this is our first part. Now the second part starts at the note ga. So there is a sudden jump from the note ni to the note ga. Where is our ga? Ni re ga, ga. And where did we end? Sa ni, ga, ni, ga. So this is the jump. But when you sing it continuously, it will be pretty easy. So don't worry about it. First let's see the notes, okay? Now the second part of the Alaap goes something like this. So in total, there are 5 notes. Ga, ma, ga, re, ga. These are the notes, okay? Ga, ma, ga, re, ga. But when you sing that re, ga, you kind of loop in and sing. Re, ga, so that loop you can hear, right? So the loop should be there, okay? Now this is the second part. And from here, from ga, it again goes up to pa. Ga, ma, ga, re, ga, pa. Ga, ma, ga, re, ga, pa. Simple, right? Now, we stretch that pa and then towards the end, we slightly drop it down to ma. So, that's how the composition of this note is. Ga, ma, ga, re, ga, pa, ma, pa, ma. So, that's how we drop it. So, we are actually taking up to pa, but we are dropping it to ma. Okay? That's all. Ga, ma, ga, re, ga, pa, ma. That's it. Okay? Now finally comes the last part, which is very simple. It is just ga, ma, ga, ga, ma, ga. We sing it twice. That's it. Ga, ma, ga, ga, ma, ga. Now let's combine all these parts and sing the swara along. Okay? कहती है दुनिया, ni sa ni, ni sa ni ni. Ga, ma, ga, re, ga, pa, ma, ga, ma, ga, ga, ma, ga. try it once again. कहती है दुनिया नी सनी नी ग म ग रे ग प म ग म ग. Now let's move it to akara. When I say move it to akara, we just replace all of this ni sani to a. That's it. Okay, let's try that. कहती है दुनिया आ, आ, आ. Beautiful. Let's try it once again. कहती है दुनिया आ, आ, आ. Beautiful. Now, you remember the jump that we do from ni to ga. So this is an abrupt jump, right? But while you're singing, you just try and blend that. Can you see the bend? So what we are doing to do that bend, we are starting at ni, going slightly up and then coming down to ga. So it's like going up and then sliding down. It's like a river that is sliding down from a mountain, right? That's all. So now, along with this, let's try it. कहती है दुनिया Beautiful. So now we know how to sing the swaras and we also know how to sing it in akara, right? Now the main thing is how do we put this into the song and how do we sing it like the original. Now what happens in the song is the humming or the akara or the alaap starts towards the end of dunya. वो तो मुझसे इश्क कहती है दुनिया. This is how it starts, right? So the humming is actually continuing from the word dunya. So it's not like a separate humming, it is actually continuing from dunya, right? So now what we'll do, whatever we learnt, we'll just try and sing it this way. So slowly let's try this alaap right from dunya itself, towards the end of dunya. So to be specific, dunya. So that's how it is going to start, okay? So let's try that in a very slow pace and then slowly increase the pace and we'll get to the original pace, okay? कहती है दुनिया And did you notice what happened just now? Instead of singing instead of breaking, we sang it continuously, right? So it came like a flow, right? So that is what we have to remember whenever we sing alaaps like this. For certain alaaps, breaks will be needed, but for this one especially, there are no breaks and you have to sing it continuously. Alright, so with this, let's slowly increase the pace and try the same humming, okay? कहती है दुनिया Very nice. Now let's increase the pace. कहती है दुनिया Let's try it once again. कहती है दुनिया Very nice. So you have to keep doing this again and again until you get very comfortable with this pace, okay? Only then, when you go faster, you'll be easily able to attempt that, okay? Now let's sing in the original pace, right from वो तो हम है, okay? वो तो मुझसे इश्क कहती है दुनिया वो तो मुझसे इश्क Very nice. So the trick is very simple. Once you get the notes clear in your head, you just keep singing it couple of times, and when you do it a couple of times, maybe it will take one day for you. If you just keep singing it again and again and again, the next day when you try it, you'll be very surprised to see how better you can sing. Just one day's practice will definitely help you improve your pace. Especially when the phrases are small like this, you'll be easily able to crack it. Okay? So that's the whole trick about singing Alaaps, which is having a lot of plans like this. Alright? Now we'll move on to the next Alaap, which is the Alaap from Dil Aana. So we'll try the Alaap that comes in this song after the Sargam. Okay? And this Alaap was requested by Maitreya Dalviji. So this is for you, Maitreya Dalviji. So the humming starts right after the Sargam. So there is one line, and after that the humming starts. So the line goes something like this. Nit sanj savere milte It's a very simple humming. So here again, where do we stop? Milte upper sa we stop, right? Now, as usual, we'll split the humming into parts and then we'll learn it. So the first part, sa ni ni. So what we are doing? We are continuing from where we stopped. Milte sa ni ni. Okay? So the next couple of notes are a slide down to lower sa. Sa ni pa ma re sa. Simple, right? Sa ni pa ma re sa. So let's try the first and second part together. Sa ni pa ma re sa. Once again. Sa ni pa ma re sa. Alright? Now the next part is starting off one step lower to sa. What is one step lower to sa? It is the note ni. Sa ni. So this is our starting position. Now the notes are ni sa ga ma da. So basically it is ni sa ga ma da, but ni sa like comes together. While singing the Alaap in Akara, right, you will understand this. But the notes are ni sa ga ma da, ni sa ga ma da. So it is a slide back up to the note da. Ni sa ga ma da. And the next part, da ni sa ni, da ni sa ni. And finally comes da ni da pa pa, da ni da pa pa. So the da pa pa comes a little quick. Again, while singing the Alaap, you will understand. But let's get the notes clear. Da ni da pa pa. Okay. Now the last three parts together, starting from ni, right? Ni sa ga ma da, da ni sa ni, da ni da pa pa. Very nice. Now let's try the whole Alaap in the swaras. Okay? Sa ni pa ma re sa, ni sa ga ma da, da ni sa ni, da ni da pa pa. Beautiful. It's a fairly simple Alaap compared to the previous one that we learnt, but just be careful with the notes because there is a lot of slide down and there are a lot of gaps, right? Sa ni pa ma re sa, ni sa ga ma da. So all this, there are a lot of notes that are not in between, right? So while singing, just be careful on the positions of the note. Let's try this once again in the swaras. Sa ni pa ma re sa, ni sa ga ma da, da ni sa ni, da ni da pa pa. Very nice. Now we'll move it to Akara. Very nice. Once again. Beautiful. Now let's slowly increase the pace and then try this out. Ah, ah, ah. Nice. Now what we'll do, we'll sing in the same pace but will not break in between. Okay? Let's try it without the breaks and see how it sounds. So after Sanini you can take a break because that's how the Alaap is also sung. And after that whatever comes, let's not take a break. Okay? Ah, ah. Very nice. Now let's try this once again. Ah, ah. Beautiful. In the previous Alaap, there were a lot of runs. Ah. So all these small runs were there, right? But in this Alaap, it is fairly simple and plain. There are no runs. What you have to focus on is the continuity and the flow. Sani pa ma re sa. So it is coming like a flow, right? We can't sing it like ah. We can't sing it like that. Ah. So we have to sing it with the flow. So that's what we'll focus on right now. Okay? Ah. Ah. Beautiful. Now let's sing along with the line. Nit सांझ सवेरे मिलते हैं नित. Beautiful. So this was the 2 Alaaps for today, and I do remember that we said we'll try something really fun and nice. So what we'll do is we'll mix and match the Alaaps. We'll use Nigahen Alaap in Jabdeep and Jabdeep's Alaap in Nigahen. Okay, let's try that out, how it sounds. See, doing things like this, right, it will give you a very good hold in the raga and you will be able to use, because everything is set up in the rag Yaman, right, or Yamuna Kalyani. So when you do things like this, it will give you a great hold in this raga and you will be able to explore more on these lines. Okay, so now we'll sing Nigahen Milane ko, but we'll use the Alaap of this Jabdeep. Okay? वो तो मंझ से इश्क कहती है दुनिया वो तो मंझ से इश्क. See, this was fun, right? So the same thing, we'll try it for Jabdeep also. Okay? So like how we sang in Nigahen Mila, towards the end of Duniya, right? The ya, we started off with the humming. The same thing we'll do here. Sanj savere milte hai. In that word hai, we'll start off with the humming. Okay? Nit sanj savere milte nit. Beautiful. See how we were actually able to mix and match the Alaaps and still make it sound so beautiful, right? So when you're singing it next time, you can actually put all these into the song and you can probably surprise your audience like this. Alright? So that was the video for today. I hope you all had fun. I hope you enjoyed learning these 2 Alaaps, because it is indeed the magic of Rag Yamuna Kalyani or Rag Yaman, right? Chaya Moreji and Maitre Dalviji, I hope this helped you learn something nice. If it did, please do mention that in the comments. I'll be really looking forward to hear from you. So with that, I'll see you soon in the next video next week. Till then, take care and